R, 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 R. Oh, hello there, detectives. Have you ever noticed how sometimes the letter R can be a little bossy? No, you say? You haven't? Looks like I'll have to introduce you to this bossy one. Say hello to Bossy R.
R, 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 R.
R, 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 R. When R stands after a vowel, it doesn't let the vowel say its usual sound. Remind me quickly, what are the 5 vowels? A, E, I, O, U. And what sound do they make? A, E, I, O, A. So when R comes after a vowel, it makes the vowel say something new. Let's see how. One day, Nuttoo the Squirrel met a pirate stomping through the spelling forest.
Hi there. Who are you?
R. When I come after a vowel, I change its sound. When I stand after it, it will not say A or A anymore. It will say R, like in car.
Everywhere the pirate went, vowels started sounding different. So, detectives, here's the secret. When R comes after a vowel, the vowel doesn't sound the way it usually does. It doesn't make its long or short sound. Instead, it becomes a new sound called an R-controlled vowel.
When I show up, I am in charge.
A and R became R, as in car, star, park. E and R became as in her, fern, tiger. I and R became as in bird, shirt, girl. O and R became as in fork, storm, horse. U and R became as in fur, nurse, turn. Let's try and do something new now. Let's try and map some words to sounds. Let's take a simple one to start with. Car. How many sounds do you hear? K, R. I hear 2 sounds. Let's map the graphemes that represent these sounds or phonemes. So for K, it's the letter C. And for R, there are 2 letters, A-R. Even though there are 2 letters, they still make one sound, R. So we'll put them in one box. Let's take another one now, star. How many sounds do you hear? Do this with me. S, T, R. I hear 3 sounds. Let's quickly map the graphemes that represent these sounds or phonemes. For S, it's the letter S. For T, it's the letter T. And for R, it's 2 letters, A-R. Even though there are 2 letters, they're still making one sound, so we'll put them in one box. Now let's take a different one. How about bird? How many sounds do you hear? Let's do this. B, D. I hear 3 sounds. Let's map graphemes that represent these sounds or phonemes. For B, it's the letter B. For it's 2 letters, I-R, but one sound. And even though these 2 letters are 2 letters, they're still making one sound, so we'll put them in one box. And D, it's the letter D at the end. Let's take a tricky one now. How about nurse? How many sounds do you hear? N, S. I hear 3 sounds. Let's quickly map the graphemes that represent these sounds or phonemes. For N, it's the letter N. For it's 2 letters, U-R, but one sound, Even though these are 2 letters, they still make one sound, so we'll put them in one box. And S, it's the letter S. But wait, there's an E too. E in nurse is silent. It doesn't represent a separate sound, but it is part of the spelling pattern. So S and E will come together in one box since they spell the S sound. Now, I'd like you to map 2 words for me in your spelling detective notebooks. The words are corn and storm. You may do this now, while I talk to your parents and teachers. Parents and teachers, you may help children exaggerate the R and sounds just for a little bit for them to get an idea. Otherwise, it's R and Associating the rule with a pirate character keeps it fun and memorable. All right now, detectives, I hope you're done. Here's your mission after you've learnt this rule. Look around your home for 3 things with the Bossy R sound. Let me give you some examples to get started with. Car, fork, shirt. Write or draw them in your notebook. Well, these are just examples I'm giving. I want you to do some more work. Every time you find a new Bossy R word, write it in the book and add it to your list. Great work today, detectives. You've tamed the pirate Bossy R. Arr, 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 arr. But the forest still has more mysteries. Next time, we'll meet another magical letter. One that can turn a short word into a long word with just a wave of its hand. Can you guess? It's the magic silent E. See you later and arr, 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 arr. Don't forget to do your task. Bye-bye.